Hello, TJ Tubers. Former Kaizer Chiefs striker Shane McGregor has voiced his disappointment with the quality of the current squad. Despite Amakhosi's determined effort to reach the Nedbank Cup final by knocking out Mamelodi Sundowns, McGregor remains critical. The Soweto Giants defied expectations by coming from behind to defeat Sundowns in the semi-final. Yet McGregor's concerns persist. The retired striker clarified that his assessment of the squad is based on their overall performance throughout the seasons, not just their recent showing against the Tshwane side. It's a good result for Chiefs. They have been struggling and not performing well this season, but they managed to reach the final, McGregor told Kickoff. If reaching the final is enough to make the supporters happy, then so be it. However, I'll consider the entire season. It has been disappointing, and that doesn't change the fact that it's been a bad year. They must win the Nedbank Cup. If they don't, they'll be back to square one. They haven't accomplished much this year or in recent years. While reaching a cup final is an achievement, they need to think about the future. Can this team take them to greater heights? They need to bring in quality players because the current squad is not good enough, he continued. While stressing his point that the current squad lacks quality, McGregor said that he is worried that the club might not deliver the cup against Orlando Pirates because of the inconsistency witnessed. Let's be honest, Sundowns looked very tired. No excuses. If that's the team that's going to move Chiefs forward, I don't think so, he said. In the past, Chiefs, like many teams, have shown too much respect to Sundowns out of fear, but this time, Chiefs applied pressure. As for facing Pirates in the final, the problem is that we don't know which Chiefs team will show up at Moses Mabhida Stadium. I know they have a chance. They've had one good game this season, but then followed it with 3 or 4 poor performances. Consistency has been an issue. It's a cup final, and if they can't elevate their game on such an important occasion, they may not succeed. I believe the fans must not get too optimistic. There is still much work to be done, and they need to bring in new players now. They cannot afford to wait for next year, the former SuperSport United star concluded. On other news, Kaizer Chiefs legend Jabu Matangu has pointed out a Mamelodi Sundowns player who he believes should move to Amakhosi due to limited playing time at Kluerkop. While the recent signing of Tabocele has brought some stability, Chiefs midfield remains a consistent area of concern. Matangu believes that Mkhulise, with his valuable experience in tournaments like the CAF Champions League, could be a key addition to strengthen Chiefs' midfield. Mkhulise's current deal with Sundowns is set to expire at the end of June, though the club holds an option to extend it as he nears the end of his contract. He, Mkhulise, is a player I like very much, although I feel he could have done better. I mean, he arrived promoted at Sundowns in the 2018-19 season. Matangu told Kickoff. He played 103 matches, scored 6 goals, and assisted 4. His best season was the following one, where he played 22 games, scored 4 goals, and assisted 1. In the CAF Champions League, he played 35 games, scored 4 goals, and assisted 1. So he is a player that I think since 2018 he should have played more games at Sundowns. There is a lot of quality, but I like him. Maybe he can go help there in Naturena, Kaizer Chiefs, because things are not going well there. with the experience that he has from the Champions League and the experience of winning trophies. Rulani Mokoena has emerged as the front-runner to take over as head coach of Orlando Pirates following confirmation that Jose Rivero will part ways with the club at the end of the current season. The Buccaneers recently announced Rivero's departure after a successful 3-year tenure that saw the Spaniard guide the team to multiple domestic titles and restore their status as one of the country's top clubs. Following the announcement, speculation mounted over who would be entrusted with leading the Soweto Giants into a new era. Among the names linked to the role was Pitso Mosimane, a highly respected coach and former Mamelodi Sundowns mentor. However, sources close to the club have now revealed that Pirates have shifted their focus to Mokoena. Mokoena, currently at the helm of Moroccan giants Wydad Athletic Club, is set to leave the club at the end of the season. His agent has confirmed the departure, which will mark the end of a challenging campaign for the South African tactician. Since joining Wydad at the start of the season, Mokoena has endured a difficult spell. The team has underperformed in both domestic and continental competitions and is currently third in the Botola Pro League, trailing league leaders RS Berkane by a staggering 16 points. Wydad will finish the season without silverware. Yes, it's true that Pitso's name had come up in the management meetings and was the leading candidate to replace Riviero, but that changed since Wydad announced that they will release Mokoena at the end of the season. He is now the leading candidate, said a source. Have a look at what the fans said. We don't need Rulani. Wydad is exposing that he can't do it. At Sundowns, he was successful because of Pitso's foundation. Now he can't build his own foundation because it takes time, which Wydad doesn't have. He's a good coach, but maybe when he is teamed up with others. The way Wydad is performing is the way Pirates was performing on his first stint with Pirates. Too much draws, losing important matches. So I don't think he can carry on from what Riviero has done. Pirates is the only team that competes with Sundowns at the PSL. The rest 14 teams are all weak. I believe that after Jose Rivero has left, then Mr. Khoza must bring back either Rudy Kroll or Rulani Mokoena. I believe that one of those coaches can make Pirates stronger so that Sundowns can continue to have a competition. Rulani won't be suitable for Pirates. He doesn't believe in young boys. Look what happened with Mabena at Sundowns. He must go back to Sundowns because Cardoso will be fired after losing CAF final to Orlando Pirates. Let me tell you guys, Pitso, Rulane, they won't fit to team. That is not much dependent on buying quality. Pirates relies on making quality themselves. So in that case, the kind of Kroll, Jose Rivero, who have the potential of turning youngs into stars. He failed Pirates after Miko's era with best competitive players. We don't want history to repeat itself. We continue with our assistant coaches and with off-season camp in Spain. Our players are saturated with local motivations. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you.